As a child, I loved to talk. As I got older, I never stopped. I'm Yvonne the Motivator Man. This is Determined Women of Destiny. I'm about to give you the business, the good, the bad, and the beautiful of female entrepreneurship. Sabrina, welcome back, welcome back. For those of you that may not have caught us last week, Sabrina is the fashion, the everything, everywhere you go photographer. Just not fashion. She does trees and buildings too. People, babies, all types of stuff. But Sabrina is photographer extraordinaire. She has done Fashion Week, Vogue photographer, has done loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff.
Yeah.
We're so glad to have her back on the show. Last show you talked about how you started, you know, with the camera calling your name and, you know, some of your struggles as far as your inner struggles and comparing your work to other people.
Yeah.
And then your outer struggles, you know, just how to bust into this business, which is basically a man's game. So we had a chance to talk to you about all of that. But now, want to talk to you about the real fun stuff.
Let's go.
Okay, and that is, you know, how to take that perfect selfie.
Ooh, okay, so lighting is everything.
Okay,
So when you're doing a selfie, your light should always be behind your camera.
okay.
So that means if you're taking a selfie by a window, the window should be behind your camera lens.
Okay.
Or artificial light, if you're doing a ring lights are super popular. So your light has to be behind your camera.
Okay.
So whenever I do photo shoots, right? Because people have a tendency to think they know what their angles are, but they really don't. And so I'll have people, you know, I'll be like, all right, stand. And they'll be like, and I'm like, honey, I'm not trying to take a picture of your neck. It's a beautiful neck, indeed. But I'm not trying to take a picture of your neck. So when you're doing a selfie, it's really just finding your angle, right? So for me, I know like one side of my cheek is a little, I have cheeks. I got cheeks, right? And so just holding your camera so that it's actually straight towards your face. Sometimes you might have to come up a little higher depending on how elongated you want to look.
Okay.
But you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. You want to find where your face looks symmetrical and then you shoot. It's really, really simple.
Okay.
The other thing is your backdrop.
Oh. Can we
Especially my
talk?
ladies, my beautiful ladies.
Can we talk?
Please make sure it's clean. Can we? If we're doing it in the bathtub and the bathtub isn't looking too right, let's draw those curtains.
Let's just clean the bathtub
You
while you're in
know.
there with the bubbles, you know, no rings. We don't want to see this much of mold,
No,
you know,
we
at the
don't.
bottom of the tile. We ain't talking about
We
nobody.
don't.
But if the shoe fits, wear it, Cinderella. Wear it.
We don't. The beds, if you're gonna do it in your bedroom and the
please.
bed's not made, just kind of shift it around a little bit. If you gotta introduce a new source of light in,
A new source of light.
then you know,
We
you do
just try-
that.
We're
but
trying to gingerly
Yeah.
tell you some of the stuff that we've seen on social media, and we couldn't reach out and just tell you, but now we are. Like,
Yeah.
if your living room is a catastrophe, it looks like a bomb blew up in it, maybe you need to put the kids' toys to the side, you know, put the shoes back in, you know, the closet or whatever, but you need good lighting,
Yeah.
you need good space, and you need clean space.
You need
for
clean
this
space.
perfect selfie.
you need to know your angles for sure. So you need to really know what works for you. So like you might be able to take a selfie this way,
Right.
but when I do it, my cheek over here looks bigger than it needs to. So I might just have to put my face this way.
See, I can't take a
You know?
straight-on selfie because
Yeah.
I look like it's a mugshot. Like,
Right.
I'm waiting to put that little plaque down here for number. You know, so I always have to do a little side and
Yeah.
a smirk. I think that works best for me. You know, I may not. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
I absolutely might be wrong.
Yeah, we're gonna do a selfie too.
Okay, good.
But so then the other thing is sometimes when you're outside, depending on your spatial environment, so cars, when you try to take if I take a selfie in a car, you'll be like, ma'am, no, don't do
car.
it. It never works for me. So you have to find the space that works for you
Okay.
to take a selfie also. So it's not always just like, oh, because that's what you see on social media.
Right.
But a lot of times it's filtered. There are all these things that are added to it to give you that final look. But it's really about taking your time to find what works for your face.
And let's talk about these filters.
Let's take our selfie first.
Okay, we'll take a selfie.
So you see when I do this, how my cheeks pop out?
Oh, look.
But then if I do this.
And I'm looking straight on and it doesn't look bad. I don't look like a convict.
Right.
Okay.
See?
Oh, wonderful.
You guys will get to see it later.
And it's no filter.
It's not filtered.
Now, listen, I've heard a lot of guys have a lot of stuff to say about them filters.
They do.
And I gotta admit,
They do.
some of y'all don't look the same way you did before you took that selfie with the filter.
It's catfishing.
So maybe we want to stop using the filters as much. I understand using them.
Yeah.
I've never used a filter myself, so I'm quite sure that I would look fabulous with a filter.
So I'm not anti-filter, right? What I'm anti is filtering to the point where you're not recognizable. That's just like makeup. For me,
Okay.
I don't like a lot of makeup.
I
And
agree.
so like if I put on makeup and I look like a whole different person,
Right.
then I'm like, It's the same thing with filters. It's like, it's okay to filter because sometimes we have blemishes. There's certain things that we need to make ourselves feel better, and that's
Right.
okay. But then if I filter my face and I look like you, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
If I filter my face and I'm 6 shades lighter than
Yeah.
what I am in real
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
that's where the problem comes in. And I think that's where a lot of guys are like, what's up? Like,
Who this?
who is this?
You know, who this woman, Harpo?
So I recently started editing my pictures, right? And that's only because as I grow, what I put out has to be at the level in which I'm growing. But a lot of my clients love the fact that I bring out their natural beauty,
Okay.
where I don't have to edit the pictures, where I don't have to like go back and like do all these contours and touch-ups and stuff like that.
Right, right.
And so I think just embracing, it's okay to embrace who you really are.
Yeah,
Like it's
talk about all
okay.
the
We
time.
don't need to have like this eye filter and the lash filter and this filter
Right.
Trust me,
Listen.
you look a whole lot better without it.
Ladies.
9 times out of 10, you look a whole lot better without it.
You know, I've told you, what you see is what you get. I do have the dark around the eyes. I do have puffy eyes. It is what it is. I've always had puffy eyes. Listen, take it, don't take it. I'm not going to filter it, you know.
Yeah.
I've got the skin discoloration. I put on makeup to even it out. If it's not even to you, I'm sorry. You know, I'm trying to give you the best of what I have. But I hope you guys really enjoyed that selfie tutorial, because I've seen some selfies and y'all needed a tutorial. So thank you so much for giving it to us. All right, we're getting ready to go to break. And this break is sponsored by Supreme Managed Business Solutions. I'm not going to filter it, you know.
Yeah.
I've got the skin discoloration. I put on makeup to even it out. If it's not even to you, I'm sorry. You know, I'm trying to give you the best of what I have. But I hope you guys really enjoyed that selfie tutorial, because I've seen some selfies and y'all needed a tutorial. So thank you so much for giving it to us. All right, we're getting ready to go to break. And this break is sponsored by Supreme Managed Business Solutions. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, my question is, where you been? But you guys know I love the fact that, where were you? I love the fact that you tuned in. Thank you so much. You know, I love you guys. Your support and encouragement really, really helps me do what I do. If you don't know who I am, I'm Yvonne the Motivator Man. You are checking out Determined Women of Destiny. My guest is Sabrina, and we've been talking about photography because she is the only photographer. And she's giving us tips. I'm telling you, she gave us tips on how to take a perfect selfie. If you missed it, you got to rewind to the beginning. I keep telling you, you cannot come in the middle. You got to be there at the very beginning, but it's okay. Now, we want to take some pictures that may be a little. And y'all know I'm a church girl all day, every day. But you know, if you want to take a beautiful picture for your husband.
Ooh, boudoir.
A boudoir pic, right?
Boudoir.
Now, first of all, boudoir pics. You're not naked. You're not naked. You have all of this, just this here.
So here's the
You're
thing.
still saved, ladies. You're still saved. You're still.
But
still
if it's
saved.
for your husband.
Yes. Hasn't he seen it? You would think.
Okay.
All right. So we're going forward. We had to put that disclaimer out there, though. Because he's seen it.
Hopefully he's seen it.
Yeah.
So boudoir. So boudoir can go from sexy to trashy real easy.
But we want to keep it classy.
But you want to keep it classy.
Did you guys check out her accent just popped in there real quick?
You want to keep it classy, darling. Yes.
She said, well, boudoir could go.
Boudoir. So with boudoir, lighting is key also.
Okay.
So there's the shadow. So you might be able to, she could be naked, but then the room is dark and then you just do a shadow. Excuse me, let me adjust as we're talking about boudoir, let me just go ahead and adjust my locks.
And see, that's what you want to do with the boudoir picture.
If you have long hair,
stuff.
you can actually use it as a prop for your boudoir pictures as well.
Yeah.
But with boudoir, right? So subtlety, nuances, like certain things. It's like telling the story, but not really telling the story. And so you could be naked, but then you just see your silhouette.
Oh,
right.
That's
so
nice.
There's that. There's also the options where your arm across your chest.
Oh.
You're just not showing your cookies everywhere.
The arm across the chest.
The arm across the chest.
Okay.
So like if you have locks, right, and you want to be naked, you bring your locks across your chest.
Oh. Right. And the accent just kicked in again.
He's gonna kill me. I'm so sorry. But you want to bring your locks, subtle.
So that's your
you could cover your chest with your hair.
Okay.
You don't want your cookie box outside.
No. We just want a picture.
Just keep it inside. And, you just cover it up.
We just want a picture. We just want a picture.
So you could have a sheet draped across. You could have a sheet draped across your back.
We just talking about a picture in the wallet that when or in his phone
but
that he looks at and he realizes, I'm a lucky man.
Yeah, but you want to keep something for the imagination because even though he sees it, there's a way you can do it where like he looks at the picture and he's like, ooh, I can't wait to go home and see.
See, now that's a great birthday gift. Father's Day passed, but next year, Christmas gift. That's it. You can just pop it on him. Look, listen, I love you. This is for you.
Yeah, I did one where my client, she actually had on a robe, and we had her stand with the light. So this is where you do lighting tricks, where the light was facing her. And you saw her string of pearls.
Oh.
Yeah. So you saw the pearls, you saw her silhouette.
Oh my goodness.
And that was it. And her husband loved it.
I'm quite
loved
sure.
It.
That sounds absolutely beautiful.
So you don't always have to give it all away. Like boudoir isn't about like, all right, let me just let it all hang out. It's like it's there, you're showing a little bit of it. So even like, a pair of jeans and you just lower it a little bit and you have on a thong, a G-string or whatever, or you don't. For those that don't. And then you let your crack show. Okay. I don't know how else to say it.
Right.
You let your crack show a little bit.
You just let the round of your pound be shown. That's it.
The round of your pound.
Yeah,
that's it right there. So it's really not all about exposing it all.
Because it's boudoir, not burlesque.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
There's a big difference.
But think about burlesque. You could take feathers.
Right.
You could do a what's her name, Josephine Baker thing with just feathers.
But see, I think that's the thing too. A lot of times we forget a fully clothed person can actually be sexy.
Oh, absolutely.
Sometimes it's really not about like exposing it all. It's about how you carry it and package it.
It's like a gift.
And so you want to have layers to unwrap and open. So.
Yeah, you want to take the bow off. You want to take the lid off.
Yeah.
You want to go through all the paper, and then you get your gift.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, ladies, come on now. Y'all showing way too much. And don't tell me I'm old-fashioned. Listen, I've been 20, I've been 30, I've been 40. Don't tell me it's my size. I've been from a size 7'8" to a tight 36 to where I am now. Trust and believe. You can keep your clothes on and still be cool. Now, tell us a little bit before we have to go.
Okay.
What to look forward to or questions to ask when you're trying to hire a photographer.
I think the questions really generate from a space of knowing what you want to do. Having somewhat of a vision of your style or the style of photography you want makes a big difference when looking for a photographer. And so you definitely want to explore, first and foremost, someone who can actually deliver the product that you're looking for. So then once you connect with the photographer, you definitely want to ask questions about availability. You want to ask questions around delivery time. If you're in a short time frame and that photographer takes weeks and months to deliver pictures to you, that may not be the best person for you to work with.
Okay.
You want to make sure that the photographer is someone who can actually get to your destination or whatever. You want to talk about travel. You want to talk about the financial aspect of it. You want to talk about their style, because you might see their work. You want to ask for more samples. Like if you see work, you want to ask for samples of other things from that photographer, so you actually know that what they're showing you is actually what they produce consistently before you book. On the flip side of it, for us photographers, some of the questions that we have are around budget. What's your budget? What's your goal? When do you need your pictures? So it's actually the same conversation, but just from two different perspectives. For me, when a client comes to me and they don't know exactly what they want, they're like, I just want pictures for my birthday. You want to ask questions around, is it indoor, outdoor? So for you, is there a rain check? So let's say it rains on that day and I'm booking, or you're booking me as a photographer and it rains. What's your policy around that? What's your policy around cancellation? Can we reschedule? All of those things. If I'm not satisfied, do you offer reshoots? Do you offer refunds? All of those things you want to ask around. So going back to photographers and what we're looking for. So if you don't know, I do consultations. So I'll book a consultation. I'll go through colors. I'll go through vision. I'll go through locations. I'll do all of those things. I'll scout locations, send you ideas just to kind of like see where you are in your process in terms of what your photographic goals are. So after we do the consultation, then I do a vision board. Do you like this? Do you like that? And then we trim it from there, and then we kind of like build out from there. And so if you're unsure, look for a photographer that does consultations.
Absolutely.
My consultations are paid. However, if you book, then I add it towards whatever package you book me for. And so those things, because it's always it's important to know what it is that you want to do in terms of your pictures and the direction you want to go in, but it's also equally important to have someone who can kind of like walk you through the process if you're unsure.
And realize your budget. And don't ask for 25 pictures for $15.
Please say that again.
All of that you just said goes into a photo shoot. You have to understand that you're going to invest some money. If you're one of the biz chicks and you need pictures of your product, you're gonna have to invest. You're not gonna be able to take $25, but if you're going to seek out a professional, it's an investment in you. Even if you just want a picture to put in your living room of yourself, it's still an investment in you. So you have to take the time to ask the questions. I like what you said about, okay, is there a rain date if I'm going to do something outside? I have an outdoor wedding and it's a rain date. I understand that you're a photographer, so you're still gonna come, but it's raining outside. So now we have to move inside. I won't get the photos that I wanted to originally get. So what are you doing with that? So Sabrina, tell us how we can obtain your services. Biz Chicks, this is the Biz Chick photographer right here, okay? She's a determined woman of destiny, Biz Chick. She's our photographer. Please, please, please use her services. You guys know I don't bring anybody to you unless I've used them myself and I will not send you anyone that will not get the job done. So tell us where to go to get this job done.
Okay, so you can go to my website, naturaleyephoto.com. It's natural, naturaleyephoto.com. And on there, it's linked to my Instagram, it's linked to my Facebook, it's also linked to my phone number. So you can fill out an inquiry on my email, it'll send it to my phone, and I'm pretty responsive. So I try to respond within like the hour. As soon as I see it, I'll respond. But I'm one of those.
Oh, you good.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm responsive. We'll talk, we'll communicate. My phone number is 631-388-6388. You can call me, you can text me. Listen, I'm available. That's just the person I am.
That's wonderful.
And my Instagram is naturaleye, EYE _ the dash. Don't write out underscore. It's naturaleye _ And if you DM me, I'll respond. Just however way you choose to communicate with me, I'm for it. I will respond. I will probably respond a little too fast for some, like, does she do anything? But that's just the person I am. I'm a communicator, so.
That is great. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for giving us all of this fabulous information. And do you want to take one more selfie before we go?
Yes, let's do it. Okay,
all right, we're doing
so
one more selfie. Cheese.
Got it.
And for all of you who say, I take horrible photos,
find the right photographer.
Simple. Easy peasy.
No, sometimes it's really as simple as that, because not everybody understands angles. And I know I'm laughing about it, but like the picture we took of you earlier, right? So it worked. Like I saw it and it worked. And not everybody will understand your angles. Not everybody knows how to position. In the beginning, I didn't know. In the beginning, I was one of those people that you'd probably be like, oh, I take back pictures, but sometimes it's not you. It's whatever tool you're using, it's whatever person you're using. So everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. And so just finding the right angles, finding the right colors that work for you, finding the right environment for you, all of that goes into taking a picture. It's not just stepping on the scene and that's it. Like we might have to, turn you around a little bit. We might have to be like, all right, don't sit like this, sit like this, and turn your head this way. So there are different things that go into it, but nobody takes a bad picture. You just haven't connected.
Thank you,
with the right
Sabrina,
resource.
for all of the information that you have given. Thank you for coming on the show. You are a friend to the show.
Yes,
we're going to have you
girl.
back because, I had so much fun with you.
Me too.
I've been your host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. And until next time, good people, beautiful people, keep doing what you're doing until what you're doing gets done. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank you for watching. For more information regarding this guest or previous guests on my show, please go to determinedwomenofdestiny.com. Until we meet again, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank you,
with
Sabrina,
the right resource.
for all of the information that you have given. Thank you for coming on the show. You are a friend to the show.
Yes,
we're going to have you
girl.
back because, I had so much fun with you.
Me too.
Rangers Entertainment. I've been your host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. And until next time, good people, beautiful people, keep doing what you're doing until what you're doing gets done. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank you for watching. For more information regarding this guest or previous guests on my show, please go to determinedwomenofdestiny. Meet again. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank you,
with the right
Sabrina,
resource.
for all of the information that you have given. Thank you for coming on the show. You are a friend to the show.
Yes,
we're going to have you
girl.
back because, I had so much fun with
Me
you.
too.